Good evening. This is Weekdays with Wendy, and today's Love Your Neighbor No Exceptions calendar page is actually a quote by me. I have found that my attitudes towards someone always improve the more I try to understand and know them. We have a tendency to judge people too quickly. We see someone at a store who is disciplining their children, and we think that they don't have enough patience or that they're not the best of parents. Or we see someone without their COVID mask pulled all the way up over their nose, and we think that they're being disrespectful toward others. We see someone in a bad moment, and we forget that it's just a moment. We catch people in a snapshot moment of their lives, and we tend to judge them harshly. And yet we've all experienced the pain of someone else judging us too quickly for just a moment. There was a quote I remember years ago. I don't remember where I first heard the statement, but it had an impact on me then, and it continues to do so now. We tend to judge ourselves by our intentions, but we judge others by their actions. Imagine how different things would be if we switched that around. How would it be if we judged ourselves by our actions and not just our intentions? We'd probably be able to keep a lot more of our New Year's resolutions. But more importantly, what if we started judging others by their intentions? We'd probably be more likely to give people the benefit of the doubt. We need to do better at trying to know and understand people. And when we can't fully do that, to at least give them the benefit of the doubt, to consider their intentions to be of the highest notion, that the kind of judgment we ourselves would want to receive. In the Gospels, there's the account of Jesus and his disciples at the temple. They see several rich people putting in large sums of money into the treasury. And then a widow comes in and she puts in just 2 mites, kind of 2 pennies, as her offering. Now, in a moment, Jesus takes that snapshot of what the woman's doing and showed the disciples and all of us how to look at someone when you're only given a moment. The disciples themselves might have overlooked the woman in comparison to all those who are rich and giving large sums of money, or worse, they might have kind of judged her harshly for giving such a small sum. But Jesus took that moment and he noticed the woman, and he brought her actions to the attention of the disciples. And he said, "This woman has put in more than all of them, for they contributed out of their abundance, and she out of her poverty put in all her living, all she had to give." And so in this snapshot of this woman's life, Jesus understood and knew her, and he held her in the highest regard. He told the disciples, "She gave more than all of them." When we try to better understand and know people, when we try to understand their intentions, we have a tendency to judge them in a far better regard. If we want to be like Jesus, we need to strive to understand and know people. And when we can't, we should at least give them the benefit of the doubt. We should assume they had the highest intentions in that moment. We should judge like we would want to be judged. give people the benefit of the doubt and see if it doesn't help your own outlook. Have a great night.